Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So, we need to end our turn here. This general can now be awesome. Even though he's 69, he doesn't have much time to be awesome. But hey, this governor can get a nice wealth bonus for his province, and we'll give him additional cunning as well. Going to reduce the upkeep of buildings in his province. And we need to go ahead and end the turn so that we can have money to build up these armies that we just moved away from Strasbourg. This is fun. In this episode, we are finally going to attack the Kingdom of Charlemagne, unless, of course, something goes terribly wrong. The Muslim separatists once again have been defeated. I feel like they pop up every turn and get defeated every turn. Right, mounted spearmen there, and mounted spearmen there. I don't need palace guardsmen. Just not a thing that I need. This guy has leveled up though, so we can give him additional zeal and additional cunning. Balance him out a bit. Okay, and recruitment will be done in Ogden in the very next turn, so it looks like we are right on the verge of being able to make a move. Let's end the turn. We don't have a lot of money right now. That will change when we take control of Charlemagne's territory, because, I mean, we're going to march on Paris. We're going to march on Paris very, very soon. That will, I mean, I assume having control of Paris will be a boon to us. Ooh, goodness. Our income just dropped like a rock. Why did that happen? That's quite unusual. I don't have an explanation for that. Well, let's go ahead and do these upgrades, though, because I said I would. Alright. Alright, so this army is going to be ready to attack Urgel.
Ready for further orders. Make haste, men.
Very soon.
Wits and words are yours. Ready for order.
I do not know what's happening with income there. Maybe it's just the new... Oh, you know what it is? It's just the new army that I built. So we need to do some more conquering, and it'll fix that problem. All right, let's end the turn. Oh, those armies aren't fortified. Damn. Which means we need to let them heal before. So we're going to need to let another turn go by. But I'll just do it quickly. Faction destroyed. The Muslim separatists. Big surprise. New pope elected. Yep, attrition. I know. I know, believe me. I was paying attention.
Get the stakes up. At your service.
Oh, perfect. All right, this guy... We need to build towards his ability to reduce corruption, which will definitely help. It is unfortunate that our income dropped that low, but we're about to have a fantastic war. That will give us a lot of money. Through our raiding. Lots and lots of raiding. Perfect. Okay, I think it's time. So let's start down here with Urgel, just to take care of this little one territory. We're going to declare war on the Kingdom of Charlemagne. We lost some income because we were trading with the Kingdom of Charlemagne, so we are actually going negative right now, which is unfortunate. Forgot about that. I thought we had already broken that trade agreement, but it's okay. We are... Tell you what, since this is the first time we've fought them, well, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting against the Kingdom of Charlemagne. Nah, let's fight it on the battlefield. I go back and forth about what I would consider a principal battle for the series, something that's worth fighting on the battlefield. But this is one of them. This is the first time we're actually fighting against our brother. Yeah, we're going to fight it on the battlefield. Come on. It's a tiny little garrison. They're going to get overwhelmed. There's not even a city wall here, so with this battle we will... we'll just have a grand old time. That's what will happen. Alright, it's raining. We're going to fight in the rain. This is an occasion for rain, definitely. Alright, where do we want to march? This is where we want to march, because that's the biggest opening. Alright, we can use explosive rounds, I think. Oh yes, this is the army that only has 3 spearmen. Alright. So I'm going to have them in slightly tighter formation so they can march. Like so. And we'll have these archers kind of following behind them in a wider formation. Meanwhile, these guys, I'm going to have them just in a selection group. I'll have these guys in a selection group too. These guys actually I want in a formation group. But the selection group over here, we'll just have the cavalry in that direction. Are they in range of the tower? No, they're not. That's good. Alright, and do we have everyone positioned then? I believe we do. Yep. Let us begin. Alright, let's see where their units are.
The enemy should know when the odds are hopeless.
Alright, there's their general. Let's cause some havoc. Here it is, the first shots of Charlemagne's kingdom against Carloman's to unite the Frankish territory and the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to watch this battle on the ground level. Oh! Good God. Oh, man. That was devastating. I don't know where their general went. I could see the general's unit. Maybe he's hiding in the woods. Oh my God. Those were some of the most just atrociously powerful shots I've seen fired by the explosive cavalry. And the town is burning as well, despite the rain. I wasn't expecting that, so that'll affect their morale, definitely. There's the general. Yeah, this is going to be over pretty much right now, because the archers are going to start firing any second now. That's the archery range limit. Yep, general's running. He knows he's screwed. And the archers are going to take care of these guys. Like so. Oh yeah, they're in full flight.
Victory! This is your day!
Ooh, well that was embarrassing. I don't think we lost a single man. Nope. Nope. So they tried to come out and fight us. I wasn't expecting that. I was going to march, but that little garrison was like, we're going to fight them. They tried. And they failed. Yep, that's exactly how that battle went. Alright, so we control Urgel.
Ready for
Gonna
orders.
occupy it. Notice our income went up there, which is nice. Let's try and do as much repairing as we can here. We need to destroy this Grand Mosque, because this is spreading Islam in an area where we don't need Islam to be. And let's also have a look here at... Right, this is our general. There we go. Improving his stats a little bit. Alright, so that's that. He no longer controls territory in this area. All that we have to worry about is up here. We have a number of battles to fight. Alright, so we're going to attack Speyer. I'm going to auto-resolve this one because that would be an identical battle to what we just saw. You can see here, very similar units. Okay, we're going to occupy Speyer. This is actually the first territory we own in this province. Alright. This general needs some additional zeal, looks like. And we're going to give him the inspired leader trait. And his army leveled up as well. Great. Additional morale and additional replenishment. Yes, please. Now we're going to move on Metz. And Metz, I think, is another small town.
We take this settlement.
Same thing. Goodbye. Now, Metz is in a province that I think we do actually have control of. Yeah, so now we fully control that province, which is quite nice. We've repaired Metz as well.
Ready for orders.
Finally taking this territory. I'm so, so happy to be taking this territory. Alright, so let's give them better melee attack and melee defense. I thought we just did this. Oh, okay, they might have already had one filled up. Better replenishment, then. How about that?
At your command.
Alright, now we can attack Reims, I think. Yep, we can. They don't have any armies in the area. They will soon, though. You can see they have a ton of armies near Paris. So, they're ready to defend Paris. I kind of don't want to attack Reims with this one army, because I feel like I would be sacrificing this army. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this army. Oh god, hopefully they can't get to me. I'm in forced march mode, but I'm on the other side of a river there, so hopefully that'll be a good thing. Now, they don't have any more armies in my territory. Oh, this is fantastic. Alright, so all of their armies that were down here are now gone. So I'm going to leave this army in Urgell to help guard against the Caliphate. And these armies are going to come up slowly but surely and help in this direction. And then all these armies will be the armies with which we march on Rome. I'm excited about that. It'll be fun. But the next move we're going to make, we've taken Speyer. We're going to come down with our heir. We're going to siege Strasbourg with 2 armies. Alright, so now we take control of Adelhard, the heir to the Holy Roman Empire. And how long will it take to build some good siege equipment? 3 turns? Worth it? We have artillery. Just basic onagers, though. They're not heavy onagers. Yeah, let's have it under siege for a few turns. Let's take our time with it. Alright. You are on the verge of bankruptcy. We'll increase taxes for like 1 turn. I don't like that idea, but I don't think it'll be a problem for much longer. Alright, so now they are actually branching out. They're attacking Amiens. I'll go ahead and auto-resolve this because I stand no chance. Not surprised. They're going on the offensive to respond to me. But, alright, they're attacking Chartres, which... So they spread out, is what they did. They're hitting me in different areas. Looks like they didn't take control of it, though. They just sacked it. Our war weariness has increased because we just got our butts kicked in a couple of cities. Yeah. That's where this income issue is going to continue to be a problem.
We hunger for battle. At once, ready for orders.
Alright, we need to destroy that church. Thankfully, Urgell is not fully repaired, but we're still okay in Urgell. Alright, now let's move these guys in range of Metz. Alright, public order is going to improve in Speyer pretty soon. I will go ahead and leave that army there just to improve public order incrementally a little bit. We're going to fortify this army. So we do have some armies coming up to prevent them from doing that more. But it's going to take a few turns before they're in position. So, Theodald, Governor Theodald, will reduce construction costs in his province. Warriton, the priest. Prejudice. Again, if you haven't seen in previous episodes, I'm paying very little attention to where I'm putting my points for my priests. My priests have one purpose and one purpose alone, and that is to reduce corruption in my most valuable provinces. Now, they did not move on me that turn. That means they're probably, they either have factions under siege. Well, let's pay off this guy. They either have cities under siege, or they are moving towards one of my other areas of attack, which is also possible. Ooh, we need to destroy this mosque in Zaragoza. Alright, I will go ahead and build the gallery to reduce corruption here. Convert that to a barracks, sure. Can I repair this? No. I do need to destroy that mosque. So basically I'm just trying to remove Islam's influence in that area. Oh yeah, okay. That's what they're doing. They have all their armies now. Tell you what, we're gonna be smart and withdraw from this area. So I have those armies up there. So they might retake Metz, but I don't have an issue with that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take Strasbourg from them now. Let's see what the condition of the settlement is. The wall strength is at 83. So Strasbourg is... Oh, I'll go one more turn. I need to lead this army in Speyer and then bring them down to help out. We'll see what they do in this area. Meanwhile, I have some armies here that need to move. You guys are going to take some winter attrition. I'm aware of that. And it's unfortunate, but it needs to happen.
Advance, Commander. At once. Destination reached.
Alright, so they're going to take Autun as soon as possible. Let's end the turn and see what happens. They will probably make a move on me this turn. I would be shocked if they didn't. Yep. They're just raiding. Alright, they might take Chartres this time. They might take Chartres. But I doubt it. Yeah, they're just sacking it. They're harassing me from Paris. They don't have any armies in Paris. I wish I had armies in that area to push back against them a little bit. Alright, so we have some armies suffering attrition, but I knew about that. I want these armies to heal up before I push them into their territory, but they're very close. They're right on the border. Additional authority and additional cunning, definitely. For one of those generals there. Alright, they did not move on Metz, which is fantastic. I'm going to fortify these units. I'm going to bring this army down to help the attack on Strasbourg. And I'm going to keep the siege on Strasbourg going, because the more we reduce morale and destroy the walls, the easier that siege will be when it actually happens. We can go ahead and repair the main town in Urgell, which is great. I'll build a church where that mosque was standing, which also helps. And tell you what, can I go ahead and almost... Yep. I am going to go ahead and reduce my taxes again so that people are happier. We've repaired Chartres again, and that army might attack again, but it's unlikely because we're about to cause trouble down here. Alright, let's end the turn and see how things go from here. This is going quite well so far. They definitely have a large pack of armies. Okay, they're attacking Chartres again. Big surprise. They have a large pack of armies, and that's going to be one big battle, most likely. Possibly two. But definitely one big battle. And then that's it. I think those are their armies. And we will control all of France, and the Holy Roman Empire will finally be united.
There are not enough funds in your treasury to build anything this turn. Increase taxation and trade.
Good. Our income went way back up.
Armed forces to raise your short-term income.
We're not bankrupt. Okay, Norderbert's dead, thankfully. Balance of power has shifted. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Right. So it's just because Nordebert was so influential, and Adelhard is not influential yet. He's just not. But we have a number of family members that They're fairly young family members, and they're in the highest offices, so we will gain influence back fairly quickly. But it's just going to take some time. Why do you guys have attrition? That doesn't make any sense. Well, doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and move them into position. They'll take a little bit of damage, but this territory will soon be ours. We'll take Autun. But first, let's have a look here. Strasbourg. Yeah. This settlement is definitely collapsing a little bit. This general, this is actually Adelhard himself. So we're going to give him better zeal, definitely, and better cunning. Give him better stats. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. And in the next episode, we'll take Strasbourg. And then we'll see what these armies are doing, because they're branching off, and I have 2 armies coming in from the south as well. So it'll be really interesting to see how they split up their armies to try and defend their territory while I hit them from almost all sides. It's going to be fun to watch. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Anyway, it would be cool. I'd appreciate it. I do new episodes of Crown of Charlemagne every day at noon EST. If not Crown of Charlemagne, something else, grand strategy, historical strategy related. And yeah, if you don't know what EST means, that's GMT -5, FYI, for those of you not using US speak. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.